Hello, my lovely students. Here we are in another section, section 2.2 of this book, which is Cambridge uh, Lower Secondary Mathematics book for the ninth graders. So the title is Constructing Expressions. In this section, beside your math skills, you need to have a kind of strong skills of English in order to understand the problems and convert them to mathematics. So in this section, mostly you are going to see the title of the question to like this, like find an expression in terms of a variable. For instance, let's start from the first exercise, because there is no explanation, by the way, for this section. That's why directly I will go to the exercises, because through the exercises I believe that you guys can understand what is going on. So Kara thinks of a number like n. Let's bring our paper. All right. Kara thinks of a number like n. Write the correct expression from the clouds for the number Kara gets when she adds 5 to the number. So our number is n. So add 5 to it means add 5. So here is our expression. And as you can see in our cloud, we have got n plus 5. Alright, so here is the answer of part A. Part B says multiply the number. Okay, our number is multiplied by 5, then subtract 5. So we can put it inside the bracket, then subtract it by 5. All right, or you know that, guys, this multiplication is not necessary to write. That's why we can write it in this way as well. 5n minus 5. Here, as you can see in the cloud, is given like this. 5n, it means multiply the number by 5, then subtract 5. So subtract means this minus. And then part C, it says divide the number. Okay, divide the number by 5. So we can write it in this way, n over 5 or n divided by 5. Both of them are correct. So I'm going to go with this one, n over 5, then multiply, then adds 5. Add 5. So here is the answer of part C. And then we have got part D. It says add 5 to the number. So n plus 5. It says add 5 to the number, then multiply by 5, then multiply it by 5. So we can write it like this. Or in the cloud, it's given like this. 5 times n plus 5. It's the same. These two are the same thing. They have the same meaning. Look, add 5 to the number, then multiply by 5. So these two are the same. Both of them are acceptable for this part. Part D, we did it. E said subtract 5 from the number. So subtract 5. Wait a second. Subtract 5 from the number. Be careful about this from. Subtract 5 from the number, then divide by 5. And divide by 5. Or you can write it like this. Or n minus 5 all inside the bracket divided by 5. These two have the same meaning. Alright? And here is given as a fraction form. N minus 5 over 5. Finally, subtract the number. Look, subtract the number from 5. So 5 minus n, which is given here. 5 minus n. You can see, understanding is the most important part in this type of questions. Let's move to the second question. Luis thinks of a number x. Write an expression in terms of x for the number Luis gets when he multiply the number by 7. So multiply the number by 7 means, let me just do, so question 2, Luis questions, we can write it in this way, that multiply the number by 7, so 7x, or 7 times x, or 7 times x. All these answers are correct, but I prefer this one. Subtract the number from 20. Subtract the number, it's x. Subtract the number from 20. Yes, 20 minus x. Multiply the number by 2, so 2x. Then add 9. Add 9. That's something like this. Divide the number by 6, so x divided by 6. Then subtract 4. Minus 4. Multiply the number by itself, so it means x times x, that it will give us x squared. Then divide 100 by the number. 100 by the number. 100 divided by x. Subtract 7 from the number. So 7 subtracted from the number. X minus 7. From the number, then multiply the result by 5. So multiplied by 5. We can write 5 here. Mathematical, this one is correct. Or x minus 7 multiplied by 5. Both of them are correct. H says square roots the number. So x, what is the square roots of it? Square root of x. Cube the number. So x to the power of 3. Cube root the number. So cube root is this one. It should be 3, the index. Cube root of the number. Multiply the number by 3. So 3x. Square the result. All square. Square means powered by 2. Then add 7. Add 7. Then I will leave I for you guys. You can just write it in the comments. Then I will check it for you. Question 3 is really important. Write an expression for the first thing is the perimeter and the area of each rectangle. So here it's better to mention that perimeter is the addition of all the sides. So we can write it here as a note. I hope that you guys can see it. So perimeter is the addition of all the sides, which means we need to add the size of all the sides to get perimeter. And the area of rectangle is length multiplied by width. Remember these two notes. Right now we are going to find it for 3 of them, then I will leave the other 3 for you guys. I will go with B, E, and F. So B is a rectangle that its width is, actually length is y and width is 3x. So if this one is 3x, the opposite side is also 3x, and if this one is y, here is y. So the perimeter, we will write P, it stands for perimeter. It is equal to the addition of these 4 sides. So y plus 3x plus y plus 3x. The like terms, we are allowed to add them. Y plus y, 2y, and 3x plus 3x, 6x. And that's it. That is the expression for the perimeter. You cannot add these two because they are not like terms. And the area that I will use A to represent the area. It is equal to width times, like length times width, no matter if you say width times length or vice versa. So the length is y and times 3x. So it's better to write it in this way, 3xy. Here is the expression for the area. That was part B, by the way, a rectangle B. We said we are going to solve E as well, so it is a rectangle, or I can say a square, because the sides are equal. All are equal. So the perimeter is going to be 2x plus 2x plus 2x and plus 2x. So 2x plus 2x plus 2x plus 2x, it's going to give us 8x. So 8x is our expression for this rectangle, which is square, for its perimeter. And the area is side times side for the square, or square, since square is a kind of perimeter, so you can write 2x times 2x. Remember A. So 2 times 2, coefficient times coefficient, 4, variable times variable, x squared. So it's better to write it as 4x squared. And here is the area, expression for the area. And then we have got the last rectangle that we are going to solve it for this question, which is a rectangle with x squared. The length is x squared and the width is 2x. So perimeter is, since this one is 2x, here is 2x, and here is x squared. So x squared plus 2x plus x squared plus 2x. So x squared plus x squared, 2x squared. All right? Plus 2x plus 2x, 4x. You can't add these two because they are not like terms. They are unlike terms. Okay. And the area is x squared times 2x. Well, the coefficient of this one is 1, clearly. 1 times 2, 2. X squared times x to the power of 1, x to the power of 3. So the 2x to the power of 3 is the expression for the area of this rectangle. So I hope you guys understand it perfectly. So here in the question 4, it says it is a part of Mia's homework. Write an expression for the perimeter and the area of this rectangle. So here is x plus 5 and here is going to be 2x. First of all, you need to write this one in order to not confuse. Write each answer in simplest form. So perimeter is add all these sides. So x plus 5 plus 2x plus this one plus this one. So finally, as you can see, how many like terms we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So x plus 2x, 3x plus x, 4x plus 2x, 6x. 5 plus 5, 10. So here is the expression for the perimeter, and the area is 2x times this one. So 2x times x, 2x squared, 2x times 5, 10x. So let's see what we have for this question. It says read what Sophia says. I use a different method to write the expression for the perimeter. I work out perimeter as 2 times this one plus 2 times this. Then I expand the bracket and simplify. Well, this one is also correct, what this lady says, because it multiply like the length here by 2. Why? Because we have got 2 length, and multiply width at the same time by 2 because we have got 2 width. So at the end, she's gonna get the same answer. So let's just find it out whether length of the rectangle was x plus 5. So x plus oh, it's something else, by the way. Part C says when x equal to 3, copy and complete these workings. Remember, here is these parts related to these questions, this question, Mia's homework. So let's just solve them based on that. All right. But let's just, perimeter is 6x plus 10, 6x plus 10, and the area was 2x squared, 2x squared plus 10x. That was actually Mia's method, but here Sophia's method is a little bit different. So let's see the question used which one of their idea. Here it says when x equal to 3, copy and complete these workings. All right, so it gave us a value which we need to substitute it. So remember the previous section. All right, and we got how to like substitute a given value to an expression. So here x plus 5 is the length, x is 3, it says here the given value. So 3, instead of x we are going to write 3 plus 5, 8. And the width of the rectangle is 2x, so 2 times 3, 6. Remember, between the variable and the coefficient we have always multiplication. Then the perimeter is, here it used the Sophia's idea. It says 2 times x plus 5, so 2 times length plus 2, 2 times length is 8. Here we got that. Plus 2 times width is 6. So 2 times 8, 16, plus 2 times 6, 12. 16 plus 12, 28. And the area is length times width. So the length is 8, and the width is 6. 8 times 6, 48. This is how you solve this question. When x equal to 3, copy and complete these workings. Perimeter is 6x plus 10. Now we will go with the Mia's method. 6 times 3, 16. 6 times 3, 18 plus 10. Well, it is equal to 28. The same thing. So it means both methods are correct. And the area is 2 times 3 square plus 10 times 3. Remember, the book is using this one here. 3 square, 9. 2 times 9, 18. Plus 10 times 3, 13. 30. So 30 plus, yeah. So as you can see, 18 plus 30 will give us 48, and for the area we got the same answer too. So it means both methods are correct to use to get the perimeter and the area of the given rectangle that it is given here in this question. So here there is another example similar to the previous one. There are 4 rectangles with different length and width. I will do 2 of them, then I will leave the other 2 for you. I will do B and D and A and C for you guys. So B, by the way, it's saying that write an expression for the perimeter and the area for each rectangle. Then it says then use the values given and the method from question 4. So we are not gonna use that one. We will use only one method, and that's it. So as I already mentioned that, in order to save time and not make the video long, so here is 4 and here is y minus 6. So the area, the perimeter is y minus 6 plus 4 plus y minus 6 plus 4. So the perimeter will be y plus y, 2y. Here is negative 6 plus 4, negative 2. And here again, negative 6 plus 4, negative 2. So negative 2 plus negative 2, negative 4. So the perimeter is, by the way, here a value is given. It says for y equal to 10. So 2 times 10, 20, minus 4, 16. That is the perimeter. And the area is length multiplied by width. So 4 times y minus 6. Great. Y is 10. 10 minus 6, 4. 4 times 4, 16. Wow, interesting. The area and the perimeters are equal to each other. How about D? So In D, we have perimeter as again. So p square 4p. Here is p square again, and here is 4p. So p square plus p squared, 2p square, plus 4p plus 4p, 8p. And here it's given p equals to 2. So 2 square, 4. 4 times 2, 8. Plus 8p, 8 times 2, 16. 8 plus 16, 24. That is the perimeter for this rectangle. And the area is p squared times 4p. So p squared times 4p. That you can write 4 p to the power of 3, because p2 and p1 will make p to the power of 3. So finally it is equal to 4 times p is 2. 2 to the power of 3, 8. 4 times 8, 32. So the area for that rectangle is 32. I will leave A and C for you guys in order to challenge yourself and test yourself again, as well. Think like a mathematician. I'm not gonna solve it because there is something like related to the area and perimeter of these rectangles. So go and study it by yourself. It is important. Don't think that it is not important, but I would love to skip them in order to save time for the important questions. Here the diagram shows a triangle. That question is a kind of like challenging question for the students, as much as I experienced. That's why we are going to do it here. There is a triangle with different size of the sides. So the first thing it says, work out the length of the sides of the triangle when w equals to 2 and v equal to 3. All right. So as you can see, we are dealing with v and w, and the value of them are given. So that side is 3 times w. W is 2. 3 times 2, 6. 6 square, 36. How about this side? So 2 times v. V is 3, by the way. 2 times v, which is 3, 6. 3v. 3 times 3, 9. Minus 2w. 2 times 2, 4. So 9 minus 4, 5. 5 times 6, 30. And finally, for this third side, we have got 5w. 5 times 2, 10. W plus v. 2 plus 3, 5. 10 times 5, 50. Perfect. Use your answers to part A to work out the perimeter of the triangle when w equal to 2 and v equal to 3. So the perimeter, guys, it's the addition of these three sides. So let's just add them. 30 plus 36, 66. Plus 50, well, 66 plus 50, it is equal to 6, and 5 plus 6, 11. So 116. There is no unit, by the way, here. That's why 160. Let's say centimeter or meter, whatever it is. And that was for the perimeter. Didn't, okay. Write an expression for the perimeter of the triangle. We are going to write it down by adding these three expressions. So let's just write them down. Perimeter is equal to 3w squared. So square it. It's equal to 9w squared plus we squared this one. So 3 square 9 w squared plus, let's multiply this one by the inside of the bracket, 2v times 3v, so it's equal to 6v squared. 2v times negative 2w, so it is equal to minus 4vw. And here 5w times w plus 5w squared, 5w plus times v plus 5vw. So we have like terms, yes. 9w squared plus 5w squared, it is equal to 14w squared plus 6v squared. 5vw minus 4vw, it's equal to 1vw. And here is the expression. By the way, here is show that the expression can be simplified to this one. And here is exactly the same thing. So it means we show it at the same time. 14w square plus vw plus 6v square. Substitute w as equals to 2 and v equals to 3 into the expression for the perimeter from part C. So let's just substitute it. W equals to 2. 2 square, 4. 4 times 14, 56. Plus VW. So 2 times 3, 6. Plus the V square. 3 square, 9. 6 times 9, 54. So we are going to get exactly the same thing that we got here, which is 116, because if you add these two, so 110 plus 6, 116. Check that your answers to part B and D are the same. As you can see, part D and part B are the same thing, which is 116. Hope you guys can understand it. If you want to test yourself, try to solve this question, which is think like a mathematician. There is a very nice question here, and you have to solve it. There is a quadrilateral and with different sides, so try to check what you have here. The last question that I would love to solve it is this one, question 9. Write an expression for the perimeter of this rectangle, sorry. So here is 5 minus x squared, and here is 3 squared plus 4. Write an expression for the perimeter of this rectangle. So if you write an expression, we should add all the sides. Okay, we should add all these sides. So let's just add it. Perimeter is equal to 3x squared plus 4, 3x squared plus 4, plus 5 minus x squared, 5 minus x squared, and 3x squared again plus 4, plus 5 minus x squared. Do we have like terms? Definitely we do. 3x squared minus x squared, 2x squared. 2x squared plus 3x squared, 5x squared, minus x squared, 4x squared. 4 plus 5, 9. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 9, 18. Here is the expression for the perimeter. Show that the expression can be simplified to this one. Alright, so the thing that you need to do here is you need to factorize this one. I mean, take out the common factor between this term and this term. So between 4 and 18, the only common factor that is there is 2. So if you take out 2 from here, 2x squared will remain, plus 18 divided by 2, 9. So as you can see, we simplify it to this one. And here is the answer of that question. When x equal to 2 and when x equal to negative 2, you get the same perimeter. This is what this gentleman, which is Aaron, says. Let's see whether it is correct or not. So for x equal to 2, 2 square, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 plus 9, 17. 17 times 2, 34. So when x equal to 2, perimeter is 34. Let's find it out for x equal to negative 2. Okay, x equal to negative 2 square, again 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 plus 9, 17. 17 times 2, 34. So again, the same thing. Since x is with this square, so it's going to make like positive and negative to positive. That's why we are going to get both the same result. Show your working. We show our working here. So here there is a tip. It says you might need to remind yourself how to factorize expressions. We did it actually between 4 and 18. What was the common factor? It was 2. So we factorize it by 2, this expression. So 4x divided by 2, 2x squared. 18 divided by 2, 9. This is how you factorize it. And here is the end of this video. I hope you guys got so many benefits from this video. In case if you have any problem, you may just share it with me in the comments. I will definitely answer you back. Have a nice night.